This means this discovery could completely rewrite history. History itself is in peril.
Welcome to the history portion of How to Play Yu-Gi-Oh! This wonderful game started off by the manga creator Kazuki Takahashi and his career starting back in 1982. While I couldn't find any details about what he was working on prior to his first publication, Tokyo no Tsuma, in 1990, he did have 2 volumes of another series, Tenzuko Dani Budore, that got volumes from 91 to 92. However, we all know the real reason we're here, and that's for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series itself. Kazuki Sensei finally made it big with the one-shot game manga Yugioh. The first chapter was published in the September 30th, 1996 issue of Weekly Shonen Jump. The original series ended in the March 8th, 2004 volume of Jump. Now, I know what I said, but that was the original run of Yu-Gi-Oh! To many fans, this is what is called Season 0. It is a version of the anime done by Toei Animation. As you can see with the animation that I've been using here, it's a different style than what you've probably seen on TV. The manga changed from just being Yu-Gi-Oh! To Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist based off of one of the games, at the time called Magic and Wizards, based off the game called Magic the Gathering in the West. A personal theory I have, but I feel that the series might have actually gotten a lot of its big push thanks to the villain Kaiba from his appearance on the manga as well as from the anime. He was very cutthroat and ruthless, and that probably led to the series getting as popular as it was, and the card game itself getting as popular as it was. The second anime, or as we know it in the West as the start of Yu-Gi-Oh!, called Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters, was produced by NAS and animated by Studio Gallop. This starts with the end of Kaiba's run as a villain from the manga, where Yugi summons Exodia to instant win a duel. One of very few ways to actually do this, and we'll cover that later in this video series. From here, we get some very memorable villains and duels that are crazy, from the delightfully campy and toon specialist Maximilian Pegasus to the mysterious vixen known as My Valentine, who uses harpy ladies to charm her opponents to their defeat, the Intercontinental Champion Bandit Keith, who uses a machine deck and likes blocking children in caves, to the Tomb Keeper Merrick and his Unleashed form, who are seeking vengeance on the Pharaoh, and finally the longest running villain of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, Bakura, who happens to really have a thing for shadow games, and there are even more besides these guys. These just happen to be the ones that I personally think are the best to highlight. It's not just the villains that make up this series. The heroes are also just as entertaining as well. I don't have the time to cover them all here, but if viewers want, I can attempt to do a history of Yu-Gi-Oh! Series similar to that Lucara does for Power Rangers. In the next video, we can truly begin talking about the mechanics of the card game Yu-Gi-Oh! And why it's become one of the more popular card games in the world today. Until then, this is WaveShock007 signing out, and next time I see you, we'll truly begin how to play Yu-Gi-Oh!